Thursday morning, the big story of the day is the looming nurses strike.
Yes, it's breaking this morning, just 2 hours away from that strike beginning at UP Health System Marquette.
So let's go join Samantha Rivera. She is in Marquette this morning and she will be there throughout the day. Good morning, Samantha. It's kind of quiet right now.
That's right, Vicki. It is pretty quiet right now, but we are live outside of the UP Health System where the Michigan Nurses Association have decided to go on strike beginning this morning at 7 a.m. And this is again happening because they were meeting with Duke LifePoint last night in regards to contract negotiations. Around 6 p.m. is when the nurses decided they just aren't going to be able to come to any sort of agreement. And this is again in regards to safer staffing levels and a safer working environment. The nurses have been in contract negotiations since April 18th. However, they've been working without a contract since July 18th after a 2-month contract extension. The negotiations won't stop though while these strikes are happening. The strike could potentially go up until this Saturday, ending around 6:59 a.m. And this is again happening right outside here, UP Health System, and it's happening on 3rd and College Avenue. The nurses are expected to be walking around 3 to 4 blocks. As of now, the hospital has no official number on how many of the nurses are going to be participating in this strike. However, what we do know is that 400 of the registered nurses are part of the MNA. However, less than half of that are expected to work on any given day. And in a little bit here, we'll be talking to a hospital spokesperson who will talk to us more about a lot of the questions that many patients have. Where do they go for appointments? What can they expect for the quality care from these replacement nurses? And as far as the replacement nurses go, they will be working with another company that is paying $65 to $70 an hour, and we'll of course be having more live updates for you throughout the entire morning as well as the rest of the day. Reporting live in Marquette, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Samantha. We'll catch up with you next half hour to find out what's going on. Again, the nurses' strike going on in Marquette. In very close eye on the latest developments out of Marquette.
Yes, breaking this morning, an hour and a half away from that strike after talks broke off last night.
Let's head into Marquette this morning. Samantha Rivera is at the hospital waiting to see what's happening and coming our way. Samantha, it's still quiet right now. It's going to pick up soon though, I think, right?
Hey Vicki, that's right. It's quiet right now, but it should be getting a little louder around 7 a.m. this morning when the Michigan Nurses Association they are going to start striking this morning. And again, this is happening because last night they were in a meeting with Duke LifePoint talking about some contract negotiations. Around 6 p.m. is when they decided they just weren't going to come to any sort of agreement. Again, this is in regards to safer staffing levels and a safer working environment. The MNA said that they have been in contract negotiations since April 28th. However, they've been working without a contract since July 28th, and that was after a 2-month extension. They could potentially be striking up until this Saturday, ending around 6:59 a.m. And again, they will be starting striking at 3rd and Magnetic, and they will be walking up these blocks up to 7th and College. We'll of course have some more updates for you when we talk to a hospital spokesperson to answer the questions of what will be happening to the patients in regards to where they go for their appointments and the hospital operations. Reporting live in Marquette, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Samantha. Again, we'll get caught up with you at 6 o'clock. And as we start up this, some breaking news, UP Health System Marquette nurses plan to strike at the top of the hour.
Bargaining started in April and ended last night without a new contract. The nurses say their next contract needs to address staffing levels they call unsafe. This half hour, we're hearing from UP Health System Administration. TV6's Samantha Rivera joins us live again with the hospital spokesperson. Samantha?
Good morning, Andrew. Again, we're live here inside of the UP Health System, and we're talking to Director of Marketing and Communications, Victor Harrington. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us. So talk to us about what the hospital strike plan is right now.
Sure. Well, we hope to avoid the strike, but we've been preparing for this possibility, and we certainly have a comprehensive plan in place one that is going to ensure the uninterrupted delivery of high quality care for our patients. And so we have retained a group of highly qualified, highly skilled temporary nurses that are with us. Happy to report today that we are fully staffed, 100% operational. Patients are here for appointments, people are here for procedures. So really we want to ensure the community that our doors are indeed open and you can expect the same great care from us today that you would any other day.
And you do have some reduced entrances, right?
Yeah, so for the most part it is business as usual here today. Safety is certainly our top priority for our employees and our patients, and so we are asking that patients and visitors use one of two entry points. One would be the main entrance, our Nelberg building, and that is on College Avenue. And the second would be through the parking deck you can access through the third floor, which leads you right to the skywalk. And then, of course, our emergency department will remain open 24/7.
Thank you so much, Victor. And in a little bit here, we'll be talking to more of those nurses who are down at the RN Council offices. And again, we want to remind you that the replacement nurses that Victor was talking about, those are from Health Source Global. The job posting says that they will be needing them for at least 5 days. However, they are paying them at least double, according to MNA, double what the nurses usually earn. And again, this strike could potentially go up until Saturday, ending around 6:59 a.m. They are starting at 3rd and Magnetic, and then ending at 7th and College. Reporting live here in Marquette, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Thank you very much, Samantha. Of course, stay with Upper Michigan's source for continuing coverage of what's happening.
She is in Marquette right now at UP Health Systems Marquette.
Yes, breaking news this morning as that strike approaches. Let's join Samantha. She is at the RN headquarters. Samantha, tell us what's happening right now.
We're inside the RN Council offices right now, and we're speaking to Stephanie DePietro. She is the Chief Guidance Steward for the RN Council. Good morning.
Good morning, Samantha.
So tell us why you're here this morning.
Well, this morning at 7 a.m., our nurses here at the hospital will be taken to the picket line to go on strike.
Okay, and what is next? What is going to be happening within the next 48 hours?
In the next 48 hours, our nurses will be reporting to the picket line rather than to the hospital, just to let Duke LifePoint know that the staffing in the hospital is inadequate for our community and it's not safe for our patients.
And who do you expect to be at the strike?
We have our members, of course, from MNA here. We also have our local union brothers and sisters. We have other nurses from hospitals around the area. We also have nurses that have joined us from U of M who have come up to help us as well.
And as far as contract negotiations, where are you at that?
Well, right now, we finished our last negotiation session last night, and unfortunately, didn't produce any kind of a deal on either side. But we don't have any negotiation dates set for the future, but when the hospital is ready to talk, we'll meet them again at the table and try to work out this contract.
You said you're starting at 7 a.m. Where will you be meeting?
We're going to be meeting here at our office on Magnetic Street. And once our members are here, we will take the 2-block block up the street to form our picket line.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie. And again, as a reminder to viewers at home, this strike could potentially go on until Saturday, ending at 6:59 a.m. They could be working, or they are working, with another company that will be replacing these nurses. MNA is saying that those nurses are being paid double what they are usually paying. Reporting live in Marquette, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
And again, we are following breaking news in Marquette this morning.
After more than 6 months of contract negotiations ended with no deal, UP Health System Marquette nurses are on strike for the next 48 hours. TV6's Samantha Rivera joins us live in Marquette, where nurses are preparing to march to the hospital. Very loud there, Samantha. Tell us where you are and what's happening.
Hey, good morning, Andrew. So we're here live at 3rd and Magnetic, where the strike is happening. They're just starting it off with a prayer from some Native Americans that they invited over. You can tell the crowd is really amped up right now. They are, of course, starting this strike. They're headed out to 7th and College. This strike could potentially go on until Saturday, ending at 6:59 a.m. And we are right now talking to Suzette. She's one of the registered nurses here right now. Suzette, can you tell us more about what's happening right now?
Well, this is the Native Americans ceremony that they give us strength to get through this.
Now, Suzette, earlier we did talk to Victor Harrington, one of the hospital spokespeople, and he told us that the hospital is eager to sit down and talk with the union. What was the feeling that you guys were getting from that?
Well, we have been trying to talk with them since April, and we go to the table and the lawyer speaks and the management isn't allowed to speak until hasn't been speaking until we got the mediator involved. And when the mediator was involved, then we did have some very good discussions, but we still are struggling to meet together and get it together.
Yes. Okay. And how long will you be out here for?
I'll be here probably most of the day. Our whole union and the community is welcome. We are doing a 24/7 for 2 days until Saturday morning at 6:59 is when we plan the strike is done, and then we will move on, and hopefully we can come together and really wrap things up.
Thank you so much, Suzette. Appreciate it. And again, we want to remind viewers at home that the hospital does not have any official number on how many nurses will be participating in the strike. However, we do know that 400 of the registered nurses are part of the Michigan Nurses Association, and less than half of that number are expected to work on any given day. Again, we want to describe the scene a little bit here. You know, people are very amped up here. They have picket signs all over, as you can see. And as we showed just a little bit ago, they had some Native Americans out here giving a prayer for these next couple days to get ready for this strike. And of course, we'll have some more live updates for you as the morning continues on and for the rest of the day. Reporting live here in Marquette, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Samantha. Again, we'll get caught up with you in about 25 minutes from now. Now, hospital administration is emphasizing they will be open today with qualified temporary staffing and a few reduced entrances.
Hey, good morning. We are here live again at UP Health System, where if you can see behind us and right in front of us, the strike is going on. They started at 7 a.m. this morning, and right here with us is Laura. She's a registered nurse here. Laura, how does it feel to be doing this strike? You said it's the second one in how many years?
Well, I've been an employee at the only hospital.
And of course, this strike could potentially go on until Saturday. It could end around 6:59 a.m. We'll have more live updates for you the rest of this morning and later today. Reporting live, Marquette, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.